Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of our FM19 Journeyman, and today we're looking to push forward in the league. We've been basically granted a second opportunity at our job. We need to take it. We really need to pick up points and prove that we do deserve to be here and we can provide what the board wants. But we need to start doing it soon, and today, well, we've not got easy games. We've got Lyon, followed by Stade Lavallois in the Cup. And, well, our aim at the minute is to just increase the dressing room atmosphere, but we've basically already done that. We had a good team talk and then a win, which has essentially just skyrocketed it, and it's made it a lot easier. So I think we are going to pass that objective, but, well, we need to keep the results coming in, because personally, I want to be reaching at least where we finished last season. I want to at least be competing for the Europa League, so... well, we need to improve our form, and it needs to start today, but it's not going to be easy. We have got some key players out, none bigger than Romain Correa at centre-half. Zacharias Antonio is going to play in his place, but he's honestly not entirely fit himself. He has got a slight injury, but I'm thinking he's going to be alright to feature. So, we're going to start him. We've got Benzaneb on the bench if we do need him. Let's just get stuck in because, well, I'm nervous, to be honest. I'm nervous before every single game. It's very difficult at the minute. It's just really not been an easy season, and confidence is at a bit of a low. So if we could have a good win here today against Lyon, that would be absolutely massive, or at least in the second game against Stade Lavallois. So they come out, similar formation to us, a couple of notable players in there, Musonda and Karim Rekic, but no one terrifying, you know, there's no Vinicius Jr., for example. So, well, aggressively, Lyon typically have been very good against us, so I think the avenging what happened will go round well, and yes, it did. 9 players reacting well. That's not bad at all, really, is it? So, a bad Castro in somewhere. 225 appearances for Troyes. For Ilan Bordas at 24 years old is insane. Well done to him. Delighted for him. And yeah, I've got some sympathy for Havre's manager who was sacked, but well, I'm just glad it's not me, if I'm going to be honest, because, well, it very well could have been. Well, we've got a corner. Bordas is going to flick in. Grandsar heads just over. A great opportunity early on there, but unfortunately couldn't capitalise. But it's nice to see things in our favour. So we're coming up to the edge of half-time here, and honestly, after that first corner, we've just not seen anything, and... well, that's not entirely a bad thing. Only the 1 yellow card for us. We've had more of the shots and shots on target, but that's been a recurring theme lately, and it's not always meant that we would get anything from it. So, I think I am going to make a change. With Pasu on that booking, I'm going to bring on Alexeus and just see if that can have a positive impact. And I'm just going to calmly say I'm pleased with how things are going, because a draw against Lyon, honestly, would be a good result. They're a very good team, so I certainly wouldn't turn this down, but if we could push for a winner, that'd be very nice to see. They've got a free kick, edge of our area, they're going to curl just over the bar. Nearly managed to direct that goalwards, but, well, we just watched it go over. Slightly fortunate, but if that's what we're limiting their efforts to, it's not too bad, as there is another highlight. Rekic heads forward, and they are on the ball. They head forward, and they keep possession, and I'm quite jealous, I'm not going to lie. As Viviani plays it... Viviani's a great name, isn't it? It's very fun to say. Niare, that's less fun. They're just working it so nicely on the edge of our area, and this is a lot of space. Quamena went for a walk, but, well, we put enough pressure on the shot to watch it go goalwards, or goal-wides. I don't know what I was trying to say. Fortunately, they didn't score. Let's just stick with that. 77 minutes in, and Pretty's not having a great game, and maybe if we just had a change up front, we might be able to snatch something. So I'm bringing on Lucas Cora. Obviously, Stefan's still out with that minor injury. So, yeah, Cora is going to feature here today. I believe it's his first appearance for us. So he's a young player. Fair play to him for that. Let's see if he can have an impact in the last 10 minutes in a massive game. Well, we've got a free kick. Edge of the area. Bordas strikes and hits the bar. Diabate gets the rebound, but it just flies towards our own goal. I don't like the fact that this is still ongoing, as Horn's being pressured towards his own net, but, well, knocks back to Mysonial. Is this going to carry on? Are we going to get another opportunity from this? Well, hopefully it's one for us anyway. Sayas is on the ball. It was so close from that free kick, and we do give it away. Bordas just wasting possession there as they look to come forward. Niare down the right-hand side. Quamena's pressuring well, but they do get it into the box. They head off the post. Diabate manages to get clear. Both teams going very close and hitting the woodwork, but neither team able to find the back of the net. And as we come to the end of regular time, we're into injury. And, well, with 30 seconds remaining, it's not been the most exciting game ever. But it is at 0-0 right now as we try to play forward Cora, but just can't. As Asay is once again on the ball, runs forward, tries to give it to Horn. It goes out for a throw-in, and honestly, I'll take a draw against Lyon. We've had much worse results than that this season, and I'm certainly not going to complain. If that's the worst thing that happens to us from now onwards, if that's the worst thing that happens, I'm not going to complain at all. You've proved a lot of people wrong with avoiding defeat, and, well, it went well. I don't think to say anything else would be overcomplicating it. It went well. Let's get on to this cup game against Stade Lavallois, which should, in theory, be a much easier game. So, here we are for game number 2 in the cup against Stade Lavallois, and we're looking for a win because being able to advance in at least one competition would at least be a bit of a silver lining on an otherwise poor season. So, there have been a few changes to the side, some of them just to try and avoid yellow cards. For example, Sayas is in for Passu because Passu is on that yellow card warning. Don't want that to become an issue, especially in the league games, so play Sayas today, no need for needless bookings. I've also bought in Borkowski on the left wing, and Noé Stefan returned from injury, needs some fitness back, so let's play him up for what should be an easier game. Now, this does mean our 2 best goal scorers of the season, Assay and Preti, are both on the bench, and I am very much aware of that. I'm just hoping it doesn't cause any problems, to be honest. I'm just hoping it can maybe allow someone else to shine, but more to the point, we can rest those players ready for the more important games, because it is only in a couple of days against Lens, who are very close to us in the table. I want to come out at full strength, and also I still want Noé Stefan to hit a run of form, but they are both on the bench if we do need them, as they line up with a 4-4-2. The majority of their team is regens. There's only 2 players who aren't, and one of them doesn't have a face, so that pretty much says it all, really. I'm going to get aggressive and say that the media have been on your backs for ages, and, well, they absolutely loved it. 9 players reacting well there. He's played well without reward. Stefan will be fine. Leave him alone. I'm not really, without knowing all the details, I'm inclined to sign with the manager. I think that's fair to say, to be honest. We don't know what's going on, but just back you the other managers, because you want them to back you. Well, there is a highlight. Sayas on the ball, forward to Grandsar. Can we manage to carve out an early chance as we find Quamena on the left wing? He puts it across. Stefan hits the bar. I swear to God, we've hit the woodwork so much this season. The 2 things that I've noticed, woodwork and red cards, constantly, every game. As we flick into the box, Grandsar goes close, but Sal slaps it away, and it stays level at 0-0. At least we've had the chances so far, or at least the chances we've seen, but we haven't hit the back of the net. Well, we've got a throw-in. Quamena is on it. Finds Marietti. If he can put in a cross, no. He finds Borkowski, though. Across to Bordas. We're working it well. Sayas on the edge of the area just piles it into their centre half. But, well, we do get the ball back, and Horn's going to look to try and create something. Sayas coming forward again. Strikes again, and once again it's blocked. Unfortunate there for Sayas, really. He's had 2 good attempts blocked, as we do get the ball back. Their clearance is poor. Grandsar, cross, blocked. Horn puts one in. Borkowski heads, but it's saved by Sal. We had so many blocks in there, it's getting silly. We just need to carve out a better chance, really, and try and shoot when there's not a defender in the way, as Thomas knocks across to Millard. And, well, it looks like it's going to be a chance in their favour, and they managed to head past my Sonial. Kenzo Defour scores his 21st goal of the season. That's an incredible tally. And, well, yeah, they scored. It was a good goal as well. I'm not overly happy. It started from back-to-back highlights from us, and then, well, that's just a good header, really. My Sonial arguably should have done a bit better, but to me, it looked like he closed down the angle well, but just couldn't make it on the dive. Unfortunately, it does put them in the lead, but there's still time yet for us to bounce back. Well, we are really struggling here, so I'm going to bring on Passu for Bordas. Let's go left defensive, and let's just go at them. So I'm going to bring him on as a supporting defensive midfielder. Move Sayas forward and make him an attacking central midfielder. And let's just try and find a way to get a goal. We can't lose to these. We've got a free kick. Marietti's going to take, puts it into the box, but Sal claims it easily. And now they've got a chance to play forward a ball here and try and create something. Or we might be able to cut it out and create something of our own. As Quamena misses a header, Pambani's on the ball. Mysonial gets a great save in there, to be honest. They had the whole net to themselves and managed to put it straight at the keeper. Shocking effort from them, but, well, Quamena being left to defend headers, it's not really ideal, to be honest. It's not great defensive synergy, as they have a long-range effort which goes close, but we need highlights for us, not for them. I'm not quite sure what's going on, but we're just unable to score. Well, there's 13 minutes left, and I'm going to bring on a save for Borkowski, see if we can just find a goal. As we do... No, we don't have a corner. Well, we do, but we're not going to see it. Apparently, it was that poor. We don't even see our own corners, which is not a good sign, as well. Time is flying by, and we're still 1-0 down. We're into added time, and I think that's it. I think we have picked up a defeat in the cup to Stade Lavallois, who are in the division below, which is, well, rubbish. It is. It's just not good. They had one chance and pretty much scored it. Actually, they didn't. They had a fair few chances other than that, but aggressively, not good enough. That sums up our season, really. Just poor. It's just bad. It's just really not good. And board confidence is in the gutter for everything. Literally every competition, it's pretty much, well, it's not looking positive. Oh no, the dressing room atmosphere is taking a big hit because of that as well. Let's move on and wrap this episode up and just get into the next one. So, the next episode will see us play RC Lens and Havre potentially. Hold on, how many home games have we had in a row here? PSG, Ager, Angers, Lyon, Stade Lavallois, Lens and Havre, all back to back home games. And we've still done rubbish. We've only won, what, one of them? This sums it up. Really does sum it up. We're not very good this season, but there's time yet to turn it around, and we still have the opportunity to do that. So, let's try and get that started. Once again, it feels like we've said that a lot. Let's try and get that started tomorrow. So, thank you all very much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed this video, and, well, I'll see you all for that. Have a wonderful night, and goodbye.